understand the mechanism how Covishield vaccine lead to blood clots and low platelets counts. SARS-CoV-2 pandemic is one of the most critical pandemic during human civilization. Several therapeutic strategies for COVID-19 management have been offered. None of them seems to be sufficiently beneficial. In fact, vaccines have been preferred as viable options. Covishield, the S1 developed Covishield vaccines using a viral vector platform instead of mRNA technology. Covishield is a COVID-19 vaccine developed by AstraZeneca in collaboration with the University of Oxford. It is a viral vector vaccine, which means it uses a harmless adenovirus, a common cold virus found in chimpanzee. The Covishield vaccine uses a modern chimpanzee adenovirus, ChAd-OX1, to transport the COVID-19 spike protein into human cells. While the virus cannot infect the recipient of the vaccine, it can effectively teach the immune system to the recipient to defend itself against similar virus. Once the vaccine is administered, the adenovirus vector enters human cells and instructs them to produce the spike protein. This triggers an immune response in the body, leading to the production of antibodies against the spike protein. In case the vaccinated individual encounter the actual SARS-CoV-2 virus, their immune system is primed to recognize and fight it off. Let's understand overview of thrombosis with Thrombocytopenia Syndrome. So first we have to understand what is thrombosis. Thrombosis is a formation of blood clot within blood vessels. These clots can obstruct blood flow potentially, leading to serious health. Two main types of thrombosis: arterial thrombosis. Arterial thrombosis occurs when a blood clot forms in an artery, the blood vessels responsible for carrying oxygenated rich blood from the heart to the rest of the body. Arterial thrombosis can lead to conditions such as heart attack, strokes. And next is a venous thrombosis. Venous thrombosis occurs when a blood clot forms in a vein, the blood vessels responsible for returning blood to the heart. And next we discuss about thrombocytopenia. Thrombocytopenia is a lower than normal number of platelets in the blood. Platelets are small cell fragments produced in the bone marrow that play a crucial role in blood clotting. Let's understand the mechanism of Covishield vaccine. COVID-19 vaccine such as AstraZeneca Covishield, it is also known as vaccine-induced immune cytopenia purpura, also called VITTP. So understand what is VITTP. VITTP is characterized by the development of blood clots, thrombosis, and low platelets count. Thrombocytopenia after receiving the vaccine. Mechanism of VIT. The pathogenic mechanism of VIT, which is German Greifswald company recently explained by the Andreas Grenzier, is similar to heparin-induced thrombocytopenia. In this complication, IgG type of antibody caused a prothrombotic condition that detects multimolecular complex between the cationic platelet factor and the anionic hairpin and trigger the platelets activation FcRn1a receptor. Covishield immune response. In some individuals, the vaccines may trigger the immune system to produce antibodies that activate platelets, which are small blood cells that helps in the body from clots to stop bleeding. When platelets are activated, they can form clots and cause thrombosis. At the same time, because platelets are being used to form these clots, it can lead to a decrease in overall number of platelets in the blood, resulting in thrombocytopenia. So working model of thrombocytopenia are we discuss. Immune response hypothesis. Adenovirus vectors are a type of viral vector used in vaccines, include some COVID-19 vaccines. They work by carrying a piece of genetic material from the virus that cause COVID-19 into the cell in the body, which then produce a protein that trigger an immune response. A step-by-step description of how the adenovirus vectors activates our immune system. So first, introduction of the vector. The adenovirus vector containing the spike protein gene of the SARS-CoV-2 virus is introduced into the body through the vaccine's infect of cells. The adenovirus vector infects the cell including antigen. It does not cause disease because it has been modified to prevent it from replicating. Production of a spike protein. The vector delivers the spike proteins gene into the cell, which then use this gene to produce the spike proteins. Activation of immune system. The presence of a spike protein triggers an immune response. This includes the production of antibody that can recognize and neutralize the spike protein, as well as the activation of T cells. Immune memory. The immune system remembers the response. If the person is later exposed to the SARS-CoV-2 virus, the immune system can quickly produce antibody and activated T cells to fight the virus. Platelets activation and clot formation. Platelets play a crucial role in blood clotting and preventing excess bleeding. Here, let's understand the working model of platelets. Injury occurs when a blood vessel is injured. It sends out signals to the platelets. Platelets activation. In response to these signals, platelets rush in the site of the damage. And next step is a clot formation. Clot formation, the platelets cluster together at the site of the wound, acting as a plug. This process is known as clotting. And then sealing the wounds. The clots effectively seal the blood vessels, preventing excess blood from leaving the body. The Covishield vaccines developed by AstraZeneca and manufactured by the Serum Institute of India has been associated with a rare condition known as thrombosis with Thrombocytopenia Syndrome, also called TTS. Here, how it's work. So first is a human response. After the Covishield vaccine is administered, it triggers an immune response in the body. And next is a platelets attack. The immune system produces antibodies that mistakenly attack to platelets, marking them for destructions. Next step is platelets activation and aggregation. The attacked platelets become activated and start to aggregate or clump together, and then blood clot formation. The aggregation of activated platelets can lead to formation of blood clot. These clots can form in unusual place in the body and have the potential to obstruct blood flow, resulting in life-threatening side effects like heart attack, strokes, or pulmonary embolisms are caused. Multiple antibodies are also responsible. Then PF4 antibody are responsible for blood clotting. It provokes our platelets. PF4 antibodies introduce platelets factor 4, PF4 antibodies which are part of the immune response. So we discuss about platelets factor 4. PF4 is a chemokine that play a significant role in blood coagulation and is involved in both innate and adaptive immunity. In the context of thrombosis with Thrombocytopenia Syndrome associated with the Covishield vaccine, it also has been the most controversial COVID-19 vaccine due to the diverse report of thrombosis. The thrombotic events after vaccination was reported in many countries, includes Germany, Austria, Norway, and United Kingdom. Vaccinations remain a vital tool in our fight against the COVID-19 pandemic, and rigorous monitoring ensure its continued safety and efficiency. Remember, if you have any concern or questions about COVID-19 vaccination, write in comment section. Thank you for your tuning in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Stay safe and see you in the next one.